More than 35 years on, and the Chernobyl area remains a jungle of abandoned towns and villages. Nuclear scientists who work here say it's terrifying to think Ukraine is now on the brink of an even worse nuclear disaster.
Yes, it's possible. You need to understand this is nuclear terrorism. Another country has captured a nuclear object and is blackmailing all of humanity. This could be a catastrophe.
Ukraine accuses Russia of turning the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant into a military base and disregarding nuclear safety.
The effect of having heavy weapons stationed at the plant is so unpredictable. I can only compare it to one thing. It's like a car leaking fuel at a gas station and you decide to light a fire.
Alexander Skirta is an engineer in Chernobyl. He says Russia's actions at Zaporizhzhia aren't surprising. He witnessed the reckless behaviour of Russian soldiers when they occupied the Chernobyl plant in the early days of the conflict.
The Chernobyl disaster is famous. The whole world knows about the exclusion zone and the dangers. It is so contaminated. People can't live here. Any other normal human understands how dangerous this area is.
Undeterred by the radioactive contamination, nature is reclaiming its place in the town of Pripyat. The residents had just 4 hours to evacuate after the 1986 nuclear meltdown. They'll never be allowed to come back.
No international agreement works with Russia. I don't want to see a second Chernobyl.
The 1986 Chernobyl nuclear disaster is one of only 2 incidents that is rated at the maximum severity level of the international nuclear events scale. The second was in 2011 at Japan's Fukushima plant. Now, the Chernobyl incident involved just 1 reactor, but the UN warns there are 6 reactors under threat at the Zaporizhzhia plant. And even more concerning for Chernobyl scientists is how their colleagues in Zaporizhzhia are being treated.
When staff are working under duress and with weapons pointed at them, the stress can be unbearable. And of course, that can have unpredictable effects.
Russia and Ukraine both say they would welcome UN inspectors but can't agree on a plan of action to allow the visit to safely take place. While they trade blame, the memory of Chernobyl is increasingly becoming a warning for the future. Melinda Nusafora, TRT World, Chernobyl.